Now, of course, they called it a sanctuary, but the moment ICE pulled up, that sanctuary turned into a staging ground. Antifa masked up, rioters swarmed, and ICE, they weren't conducting a raid. They were walking right into an ambush. Let's talk about what really went down, y'all.
Fucking quit their job. You can fucking quit your job.
Fuck you guys!
Please keep all bicycles with foreign flags out of the driveway. Thank you.
Fuck you!
That's a poor direction. Know your fucking country's history. For fuck's sake. Get the fucking boot out of your fucking mouth.
Wow. This is just insane.
This is the Federal Protective Service. This has been declared an unlawful assembly and you are in violation of federal law and subject to detention or arrest. This is your final order to depart the area. Norfolk quickly or be stopped crossed immediately.
Nobody gives a shit what you guys say or do.
I'm gonna go ahead and warn you now. I will be pausing this.
Fucking Indian shit right here.
And this is the moment they F.A. and F.O.'d. And that's why I'm gonna stop it. Woo! I mean, look close. This isn't just a raid. This is federal agents entering hostile territory. But why? Because Democrats promised these criminals protection. They turned cities into safe zones for the very people ICE was sent to remove. Think about that. And when the agents show up at night, well, they show up to the agent's house, rather. Suddenly, the left pretends it's a sneak attack. Nope, it's accountability. If you ask me, it's about time. But if you thought the sanctuary shield was the end of it, wait, just wait until you hear what they threatening agents with now. Y'all, check this guy out.
Look, if you are a federal agent, an ICE agent, someone working for the Department of Homeland Security, and you are planning to work in the northern Houston area this weekend, in Conroe, Huntsville, Cleveland, New Caney, Porter, please understand this. You should quit your job before your family has to punch you on a t-shirt. Look,
Wow.
if you are a federal...
That's not a protest chant. That's a death threat. Let's be real. Let's be real, man. These anti-ICE, Antifa, it isn't about justice. They're about fear, force, and intimidation. They're not yelling about policy. They're telling people to die for doing their job. Think about that. This man is, and if you don't hear a single Democrat rebuke it, not one, it's not by surprise. I think, because deep down they rather ICE be silenced than the streets be safe. That's just me. But we voted for this. And one user on X dropped the hammer that reminded them exactly who's in charge.
Who have been convicted of something. I'm not talking about crossing the border as something that is convictable. I'm saying that if you commit a crime once you are on U.S. soil, you should be turned over to ICE. And I think that's an easy exchange. And that's what people voted for in November. And you would have a much stronger case against the overreach that we're seeing in terms of what ICE is doing now that is not commensurate with what the American public wants. They didn't vote for people to show up at Home Depots. They didn't vote for people to show up at immigration courts. They didn't vote for the fact that there's new data out from Cato that 65% of the people that ICE has taken into custody have had no convictions. They need to cooperate with ICE.
Yes, we did vote for ICE to show up everywhere was the reply with this video. Jessica Turlove, though, me somewhat agreeing with her. That right there is I gotta go to the hospital, get checked out, y'all. But I'm saying we did vote for this. Like, exactly that. I mean, the people spoke and the feds following through. But watch how quickly the narrative shifts. They want ICE agents targeted as villains, when in reality, they're the last in line between peace and chaos. And for those who asking, why now? Maybe ask your city officials why they let criminals hide behind sanctuary signs in the first place. I'm just saying. Now, if you thought it was just chanting and marching, let me show you what really happened when ICE pushed back. Oh, I'm gonna have to fast forward past the little first part. I think it's right here. Yeah.
Put up your everybody back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Come on!
And of course, this is where they had to actually push the protesters back. Let's not show that. Wow.
That's what you're here to do. Hey, asshole!
Insane, man.
What the fuck? You know how to do your job? De-escalation training!
Stand for nothing. Real veterans protect citizens, not protect us. This concrete pedophiles. You're complacent. You guys are complacent against the community. No disgrace. You become complacent.
De-escalation training! De-escalation!
Now listen, as you can see, they didn't just harass. They're the ones that are provoking as well. Let's get this straight. Antifa showed up knowing that these raids are going to continue. They came ready to fight, though. They cried brutality when force met force. That's their strategy. Stage the chaos, but play victim, blame ICE. But when you review the raw footage, no edits and no commentary, look, it's clear.
Leave the area! Go find some real crime! Go find real crime, bitch! Get out of here, LAPD! Get out! Get out!
Oh, man. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, with no edits, it's clear that they wanted this. They baited it, in fact. And speaking of raw footage, y'all, one remix just exposed how far these rioters are really gone, y'all. DJ Codus ICE.
Back up! Back up!
Document what's going on in our city right now. Document what's going on. Get the back. We're recording. That's not fucking right. You're a male cop. You don't touch a female. No. You don't touch a female. You're a bitch. Fuck it. What's wrong with you? That's a lawsuit. What's the
Run! 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 Run!
Now, everybody, on an episode of FA and FOing.
I see you with your finger on the trigger. Just boom.
It's a grown men and women out here throwing tantrums at ICE. Then cry foul if they and when they get hauled out. See, here's the truth. You don't get to burn, loot, riot, then hide behind words like peaceful. And for the people who say ICE is hiding behind masks, let me break down the reason, the real reason why they wear them, like you already don't know. Oh, I apologize. I'm supposed to go to this video.
Don't fucking push me. You're taking him before I can take a phone number from him?
You need to stop.
You need to stop kidnapping people off the fucking street.
100%.
You just yanked him away when I'm trying to call his family for
You're
him.
making an arrest. You need to stay
Show
back
me your
from my
arrest
way.
warrant then. Show me your arrest
I
warrant.
don't need to show you anything.
Yeah, because you're a
not,
liar.
You're not an interested party. You have no right to see that.
Stop! You guys are kidnapping people off the fucking street.
We good?
This was at Home Depot,
Yeah,
y'all.
because what? Because someone came over to help them, you have to rush and get them in the fucking car?
Being obnoxious in the lady.
Not being obstructive. You're being obnoxious.
This is 100%. 100%. You guys have no conscience.
Yep.
If you're doing something right, take your fucking mask off then.
Yeah, you're cowards.
And unmarked cars.
So they wear masks because Antifa doxes their home. These anti-ICE, social justice warriors, they're doxing their homes because leftist activists stalk their families. Not because they're scared, because they're smart. But I get it. When you're losing the narrative, you attack the uniform, right? When the truth hurts, you pretend enforcement is the enemy, right? And if this is already hitting harder than mainstream ever will, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and hit me with a follow on these platforms above my head right there. But now, let's talk about how ICE was actually hauling out. Who they were actually hauling out, and why they won't even answer the simplest question.
And now, if there are questions for any of our speakers, I'm sure they'll be happy to answer.
I have a question for anyone who wants to take it. We have information the person ICE was looking for was accused of domestic violence assault, that they had been deported in the past for a felony. How do you respond to that?
We don't have the ability to respond in terms of we haven't talked to the family about whether they would like to share information that might counter what ICE is saying. But what we do know is that ICE has done dozens of occasions this year. This has been documented by mainstream journalists across the country. Made up stories about people that they were looking for that they could then not substantiate with facts or with court records. So I highly encourage everyone reading ICE's press releases to take them with a very small grain of salt.
The name we have, we did see that the person missed their court hearing today. It was for domestic violence assault. I mean, how do you respond knowing that the person we believe this is accused of that crime?
Everyone deserves to get justice here at the court. Everyone. That's what state and municipal laws all say. That's what should happen.
Oh, so now y'all have nothing to say, huh? When it's time to protect illegals from accountability, they can speak up quick. But when it's time to explain why a felon is being shielded by the city, suddenly it's we can't comment. Let me decode that. They knew. They did. They just didn't care. And here's where the gaslighting hits full blast. Just listen to this peaceful protest chant right before the boom. So they're chanting peaceful protest and someone sets off fireworks. Classic. Antifa brings fireworks and flames, then cries First Amendment when it backfires. What? Peaceful protest isn't a spell. It doesn't protect you from consequences. And when a raid began, it doesn't protect you. Well, let me say the only thing ICE was dragging out was the lie. I'll say that. The lie that that city was ever peaceful to begin with. So let's call it what it is. A targeted ambush. ICE basically got swarmed, as you can see, by Antifa. These sanctuary cities just getting exposed daily. And these rioters getting hauled out in cuffs, thankfully. We voted for that. And not as victims, as criminals. What I just watched, this wasn't a protest. This wasn't this was a battlefield. And same thing, we seen through it all. We'll go back to continuing this vacation with the family, but y'all be safe. Go check on somebody today. You can quite literally be saving their life. And while I'm gone, I need y'all to take care of my channel for me. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all, sharing and liking and commenting. So I'm playing. Y'all be safe. Peace.